Hi, today's good person to know is Ben McOwen-Wilson. He's Director EMA at YouTube, and his talk was on how brands can get the very best out of online videos. With over 500 hours worth of videos uploaded every minute and fewer 16 to 24-year-olds watching terrestrial TV, brands have got no choice but to go where their consumers are. Ben has spent the last 15 years making TV digital and is therefore well placed to give his insights as to where YouTube is heading and how brands and marketeers can target their consumers more effectively. The key factors that are driving this change is that they've seen a 700% increase in mobile consumption. YouTube itself gets over 1 billion unique users each month, and that's because they allow their users to engage in whatever subject they're interested in. Ben explained the main reasons why Google Preferred and their brand partnership program was introduced and what you can expect. So I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching.
The first toe thing that I did was at UEFA. We tried to stream a live football match in 1999. So TV, it's always been amazingly good as a medium at gathering mass awareness. Viewing and viewership is changing. What's happened with online video is that people are changing what they watch, when they watch, and how they watch it. It's especially pronounced in the younger demographics. The 16 to 24-year-old audience, according to Barb's own numbers, is almost a third of viewing that has come off television in the last 3 years. It's going to lots of their online versions, so for the commercial broadcasts, for ITV Player, for Channel 4, for 4OD, and iPlayer in terms of the BBC. And it's also coming to YouTube. What online video allows people to do is to go more than being passive viewers. It allows them to engage in whatever topic they're interested in. The wonderful thing about the internet is you'll find other people on the planet who are as interested and as passionate about it as you are. You watch it whenever you want, and we see a remarkable behaviour in terms of how people and when people are consuming their content. 700% increase in the last 3 years in terms of mobile and tablet consumption of video. So the world of video as a whole is changing dramatically. Platform that in average month gets just over 1 billion users, unique users every month. Whatever your passion subject happens to be, on YouTube there will be at least one channel. In most cases, many channels that are out there that are delivering and set up to deliver to your passion area. 500 years of YouTube video shared on Facebook on any individual day. So passion on our platform is something that we know we have with consumers. How we can allow brands and advertisers and agencies to connect with that passion and to uncover that passion in a more easily relevant way. The intention behind Google Preferred is that it allows advertisers to buy in an easy way, and for agencies to engage in an easy way to find the audiences that you're looking for and that you value, engaging with and watching the content that they love. Introduce what we call a preference score. Looks at every channel on YouTube, and for each channel it begins to combine both the absolute viewing, so the ratings, the views, the volume of watch time, the number of hours and minutes watched, and it looks at some of the social signals that we know, not just on our platform, but on other platforms around it. How much is it shared? How much is it liked? How much do people comment on? And bring those together into a preference score. What Google Preferred then does, in the UK, it takes the top 5% of those channels, and only the top 5% of those channels, and it packages them in 2 ways. It allows brands and advertisers to connect with that content. The intention is, it takes away the need to look for prime time in terms of the TV schedules, because all you're interacting with, all you're ever finding your brand advertising against, is that content that people love and share and live by in their daily lives. So those are the 3 steps within Google Preferred. First, creating the preference score. In the US, these are all public. You go onto youtube.com, if you search for Google Preferred lineups, you'll actually see all of the channels. Perfectly transparent, it lists out all the channels that are there. In the US, you can see the technology one, you can click on it and see which of the top channels in there. It breaks out, I think, in the US by the top 1% and the top 5%. We categorise those, and then we bundle them into the lineups. 4 that we've chosen: adults, all adults 16-34, male 16-34, female 16-34, and ABC ones. Categorises that top 5% of content only. Remember, just those most engaged with channels, and it bundles them into 10 different content areas. So that's the first way that we're trying to change our platform to make it a better platform for advertisers and brands and agencies to work with us, allowing them to connect directly with the content that their audiences are passionate about, ensuring that as far as they're concerned, prime time is all the time. Brand partner program. So trying to work with a brand as if they're a creator of content on YouTube. We get over 100 hours of new content uploaded onto YouTube every minute. A brand or a content creator, that is your living nightmare. And you are competing with them for the algorithm's attention and for the attention of the audiences that are coming. Creative Playbook for brands, and it shares all of those tips with everybody now. So we've worked it up with a few brands in the US, we've worked it up with a few brands in the UK, and what we're trying to do is to push that out as widely as possible. If you go and watch 2 videos after this, make sure you go and watch the Casey Neistat video there that you saw with Nike. And that's an example of where there's no agency involved. There's nobody between him and the brand. They sent him a check for $25,000, and he basically and a friend went travelling around the world together. It's the most viewed of the ads they created at that time. They worked with a number of creators, including a number of their agencies. It's the most viewed one that they had out there. It's just what he did with his money around that Life Man watch. The second one to go and see, just because again it's a great example of something that doesn't look like an advert, is the Purina cat video. It's a conversation around humans. Cat lovers around the world were sharing it. It got translated, they had subtitles added in about 16 different languages. Because people were sharing it, cat lovers were sharing it, and if you weren't English, you didn't understand what it was saying. So they were adding subtitles over the top.